Hey, Tammy. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, hey, Denise. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. Exhausted. Girl, me too. I went to Costco today, like when everyone else goes, and we took our kids. I never had my battery drained so fast in a while. I'm doing good, thanks, Lindsay. This is the tumbler that we pinstriped last night, so we'll start off this live just coating some tumblers with Hyperion, and then I did find the glitter I was looking for last night, Oracle. It was hiding with my pink glitters, which I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of pink to it, so that's why it went there. I don't know. People hop on here. State audit this week, we're wrapping it up. Oh, wait, what do you do, Denise? Remind me. I used to work in long-term care and skilled nursing, and we would have state audits, and it was like the worst week of the year. It sucked. It's good they do it, but it's just so nerve-wracking. Nurse trainer. Oh, okay. So then probably very similar to the audits that we would have when I was working in long-term care. And they don't tell you when they're coming, they just show up one day, and I mean, you kind of have a window to expect them, but you still don't know like the day they're gonna walk in the building, start their survey. Yeah, I don't miss that at all. It was so stressful, and it seemed like things would just go wrong that normally didn't, right when, you know, someone was watching or whatever. It's like, no, it's not normally like this. All right, well, let's get started. Okay, we are going to coat these cups with Hyperion. It's an epoxy-free top coat. Feel free to ask any questions about Hyperion. If you're new here, welcome in. You can use Hyperion instead of epoxy. It's water-based. It's non-toxic. You can safely use it indoors without any PPE. It's dry to the touch in about 45 minutes. Every 2 hours you can recoat. There is no mixing needed. There's no part A or part B. It's a one-part product, which is nice. Makes it quick application. Basically get it on your tumbler for a couple rotations, walk away, let it spin to dry, and do it all again in a couple hours. Super easy. You love Hyperion? I do too. I initially switched from epoxy. I had only used epoxy for about 6 months when I first started making tumblers, and then I found out I was pregnant with my daughter Lily, who is going to be 6 this summer. Isn't that crazy? But I was like, man, I really like glittering cups and making glitter cups and stuff. So I switched to a water-based alternative, and after Lily was born, I was like, you know what? I don't really miss epoxy that much. Green, I live in Arizona, and for me, because again, like, it's, if you want to, people use epoxy however they want to. I'm not here to cast judgment or anything, but I did not feel comfortable using epoxy in my home at all. So I was going out to my garage, which was like 120 degrees in the summer, to epoxy cups. I would always find reasons to not go out there and coat cups. So finding something I could use indoors was amazing. And yeah, I just don't want to go back to epoxy. Took out an epoxy cup I bought off a friend, and white glitters yellow. Yeah, that's another thing with epoxy too. It does yellow. I guess I didn't show this one up close. Look at the flash on the vinyl, the pinstripes. It's really pretty. I think it's perfect with that design, the dark and the light green. So we pinstriped that one last night. And if anyone here was on that live, sorry, because I was like, no, that's crooked, that's crooked. I did a lot of repositioning those pinstripes. I'm okay with them now, but I think the way the light hits that vinyl, because it's chrome, it gives the illusion that it's like warped or curving, and so I kept second guessing myself. No, Hyperion is not yellow. It's a cup, the one you painted white last night. Which one? Hey, Candy, how are you doing? Long time no see. This one we're gonna replicate this one. I kind of did the Milky Way off live, so I don't have any footage of it, but we're gonna replicate this tumbler. We're gonna start with the glitter on it tonight. I found the glitter that I was looking for. This one is the Peekaboo that I was testing out, our new paint. It's not released yet. It will be hopefully in the next week or two. This tumbler is still really bumpy, and that's my fault because of the swirl that I did. Look how shiny that is, though. I'm trying to kind of show you there. You can kind of see right here. There's like where the light kind of bounces differently. It's a bumpy tumbler. I have 6 coats of Hyperion over this since I did the Peekaboo with the black paint. And I've been just kind of lightly sanding. I don't want to sand too hard to where I sand the black paint off. But I think I'm going to do a coat tonight, and then I think tomorrow it will be ready for more of like an aggressive spot sand where I can kind of, I don't know, look, you guys can see that bulge right here, right? I can see it in the camera, so I know you can. That's just the acrylic paint that I did the swirl with underneath. I didn't really sand this tumbler smooth before I did the Peekaboo. I highly encourage you to make sure your tumblers are pretty smooth before you do your Peekaboos. Otherwise, you're going to be in my boat where I'm just going to have to apply more coats of Hyperion to kind of bring the top coat over the paint up in layers, so I'm able to kind of knock down some of those raised spots, if that makes sense, without removing the paint that I did. But this is our newest paint, our new paint, our own line of paint, BCM paint. It's not available yet, but I've been doing a lot of testing with it, and I was too excited to throw it on this cup before I kind of got it level, so that's why we're here with it. Yes, you guys learn as I go. Learn from my mistakes. I always like to show you what happens if you don't do something, so then you can say, well, that's my reason to do it. It's pretty. Thank you. How are you doing, Audrey? Is your black and white paint that's currently unreleased? Yes, so this is the black paint that's unreleased on this one for the Peekaboo. Absolutely love it. It did so good with the Peekaboo. It pulled up a lot of small details, nice and clean. That was kind of I've just been doing a lot of testing. So far, I'm really happy with everything I've tested with it. So we'll be adding some glitter to cups tonight. I didn't do anything with glitter last night. This cup, I did a good level sand on it today. It was still kind of bumpy in some areas. It's definitely smoothing out. And you could tell it's smoothing out too. If you look at these lights, the reflection of the lights, like they should look pretty much stand still against a tumbler. If the lights are bouncing, that's because your tumbler is still kind of bumpy. So just kind of a good visual to see like areas that might need to be sanded a little bit smoother, things like that, you know. Jen, welcome in. Getting through these days. I hear ya. Design's beautiful. Thank you. This cup right here, this design is a template from Cult Glitter called Abstract Petals. And I really like using the template with vinyl and glitter / foils, or I don't think I have anything other than glitter and foils on this one, but like micas would be pretty too. But I like using it with kind of like an abstract type of vinyl versus maybe a vinyl that has like a specific design to it. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this template. You can get it from Cult Glitter. Code BCM will save. The vinyl is actually my vinyl. It's one of my seamless patterns. I print it as a vinyl. And then the glitter and foils on this cup too are also from Cult Glitter. Hi Gita! Put some pens, getting ready for a show next week. Nice. Yeah, I did try to glitter last night. We will accomplish that tonight. I have it. I put it on my table. I'm like, I'm not even putting it back on the shelf. Got a couple pens that were just coating basically. This one I probably should trim off the pinstripes. I'm just coating the pinstripes basically. This is how thin they are. These were pre-cut pinstripes from Foils and Flakes, which is a godsend. I just kind of wrapped the roll around it a couple different ways and then trimmed off where the intersections were. And then I did a couple long strands for the seams. So super easy to do. Pinstripes fix everything. Hi Tara, how are you tonight? What time is it for everybody? It's late for most of you guys, huh? Tara, are you on the same time as me now? I think in the summertime we're on the same time. And then in the winter I go 1 hour ahead. Almost 11. Bree, what's up? This pen is gonna be really pretty. I love the contrast with the silver. You're in California. So we're on the same time right now, right, Audrey? It's 8:52 here. Are we on the same time? HOA meeting. Man, you guys know we're looking to move to Texas. We're not looking to buy just yet. I want to get there, and we're gonna rent for hopefully not too long, but rent until we're kind of in Texas, and then we can start really shopping for hopefully our forever home. But that's one thing we have to kind of think about is like, do we want an HOA? I don't. I've never lived in an HOA. But I don't know. I know typically neighborhoods look a lot nicer if you are in an HOA. This is why I save my pens for last, because I kind of just pull the Hyperion out of my brush. If you've noticed, I haven't even added any Hyperion from my bottle to these pen barrels, so it's not a bad idea to do tumblers and pens at the same time. Just save your pens for last and kind of just squeeze that last bit of Hyperion out. This one is a pigment, mica or pigment, or are they the same thing, from Cult Glitter. It's a color shifting one. I feel like it's hard to see in the camera. Alright, that's all I have to coat right now. So brush goes back into water. That water's looking pretty milky. I'll probably change it out tomorrow and rinse my brush, and then stays in water. It always stays in water, which is nice. I love this song. Hi, Alina. We lasted almost 3 hours. The discussions. Oh, wow. Senior committee with the HOA, I say don't do it. I never hear too many positive things about an HOA. My cousin that lives here in her neighborhood, she's actually the president of the HOA, and she's like, she doesn't like it either because there's a lot of complaints and stuff that she deals with. So I clicked when I was doing like a Zillow search. I was looking I unchecked the HOA button. We'll see what we can get without one. Alright, so we painted this cup last night, and we're going to glitter. It's going to resemble the Milky Way wine tumbler I showed you. This is the glitter that's going on it. This is Oracle from Cult Glitter. And just to kind of give you, if it was just joining in, to kind of give you a snapshot, this is the look we're going for. So the glitter on here is Oracle as well. And then I did like a black, white Milky Way over top of it with our new unreleased BCM paints. Some people have samples on the way. I still have some samples bottled up, so if anyone wants to request a sample, I've got black and white. That's what we're going to start out with and then expand from there. But this on this cup right here is also BCM paint. And the coverage is amazing. This is 2 coats. It's it levels out. It's nice and smooth, and it dries quickly. I really like this paint so far. Just kind of give you some angles of it. So this is black, 2 coats. White, I would say 2 coats is fine if you're gonna glitter it. 3 coats if you're not gonna glitter it. So this is 3 coats of the white paint. And you can see it's got really good full coverage as well. You would never live in an HOA. I feel like so many people say that. The price point for the paints, honestly, I'm not quite sure yet. I'm still working with my rep, but I'm going to be sourcing these paints. They're actually going to be my own paints, which is really cool, but they're going to be from a manufacturer who actually knows paints a lot better. And we're going to be able to get them in a lot bigger quantity for you. Also, the price point is going to be better than what we're currently doing with the Aurora paints. I do absolutely love the Aurora paints, but this will be a lot more sustainable for all of us. And just my biggest focus with products is really just to try to not be out of stock, you know. So whatever I can do to kind of alleviate that, and I think these paints are going to be, I think you guys are going to love them. So, I will keep you posted when I have more information on when, like, we're possibly releasing them, what price points and stuff like that will be. But they will, I think you guys are going to be very happy with everything. No worries about HOA here. So just catching up on comments. Secretary, treasurer, try to get out of it. No one wants to take over. And I've heard that too. That's when my cousin is still the president, because, like, she's like, I can't get out of it. So if I was ever in an HOA, I would never sign up to be an officer. It is exciting. Okay, let's get some glitter on the cup. I have not glittered a tumbler in so long. So we're doing Oracle on this one. Cold glitter, code BCM saves. I have a 40-ounce tumbler that I painted with the BCM paint, and I'm kind of thinking like maybe a 40-ounce beach tumbler would be nice. So maybe we'll do that tonight too. I also have my other template tumbler, my sister cup for the blue abstract petals one. We have options. Bree, thought you loved Arizona. I do. You guys know, like, I always say, like, I'm never leaving Arizona, and kind of had a wild thought. It was right around Valentine's Day, because I remember I told Bree, I was like, so we might be Valentine's. But yeah, you guys know my brother lives in Dallas. I'm close with him. I miss him. We always thought maybe like he'd end up back in Phoenix, but he really likes Dallas. He's not gonna move back this way. And then I was kind of talking to Frank. I was like, what do you think if we, move to Texas? And he's like, I wanted to move to Texas. I'm using Helios glue. I was like, I wanted to move to Texas before I even met you. We've been married for what, 10 years, almost 11 years. We bought this house 10 years ago. I always thought I'd stay in Arizona forever. I do love it here, but at the same time, like, family's important. We're getting older. The kids are getting older, and they love Alex and Danielle. So just kind of thinking, what if we just lived closer to them? And then, I don't know, it's just kind of all happening, and whatever, it's an adventure. If it doesn't work out, then we don't have to stay there. But I feel like it's a situation where it's like, what, I would always have the what if, So we're moving to Dallas. Our house is not on the market yet, but it is like a coming soon property for those who are shopping in the Phoenix area right now, like with their realtor. And then we were gonna go active at the end of this month, like the 25th, but we talked to our realtor. We really can't move until the kids are out of school at the end of May. So like, I don't want to rush. Like, if someone puts in an offer next month, I'm like, yeah, cool, but like, we're not moving yet. So we're pushing back the active date until the first week of April, which I feel better about. And then, yeah, we plan to be living in the Dallas area at the end of May. Isn't that crazy? Probably sick of me talking about it. It's crazy to me. Every day I think about it, and every time I wake up at like 2 a.m, I'm like, are we really gonna do this? But I'm like, why not? You're 2.5 hours from Dallas. Dallas is huge, right? We're looking at like the Keller, Roanoke, Justin, Flower Mound area. That's where we're looking to buy. We're going to first move to Louisville. That's where the rental house will be. But then for our forever home, we're looking in those other areas. Yeah, so Frank will be transferring with Costco. He might not get the position that he wants right away, but as long as he gets something with Costco, we'll be good to just get the transfer through. Plus, Better Call Mall's moving. The priority is going to be getting the business up and running right away, because this is my income, and for the last 3 years, more than 3 years, it's been our whole family's income. Frank working at Costco these last 5 months has been awesome. It's mostly because the insurance benefits, but so we'll be okay if he doesn't get like a job right away. But yeah, I think he won't have any issue transferring. He's a rock star. Everyone loves him there. This glitter is so pretty. You're so proud of me dumping it. Look, you cannot use a tea strainer with chunky glitter. I wouldn't recommend it. You won't see me doing that. We are gonna have to do a third re-dump. Look at that coverage though. Love living in Texas until summer. For the entire town. I know. That's why I'm kind of late coming on live, because I was like, oh, it's so nice outside. It was like 75 degrees out. No wind, no bugs, nothing. That's what I love about Arizona right now. But you know, it'll start getting hotter. The summer's here. I won't complain. I'll never complain about being hot. But I will say that every year they're a little bit more disappointing as far as we're not getting the monsoon season and storms that, you know, we look forward to. They're not happening. Gonna get some weather in Dallas, that's for sure. All right. I'm gonna hopefully say, well, you know, we're doing a Milky Way. Me personally, I always like to do my Milky Ways on the heavy side. So if we, oh, you know what? But that will be addressed. Look at that glitters. That was me. User error right there. And the bottom of the handle too. Handles are always kind of, oops, a pain. But yeah, just a little heavier with the Milky Way paints, and you won't notice if a little glitter is not so even. I know. You know what part of this whole moving thing is, like, I'm trying to get some tumblers out of my shed that I don't want to take with me to Texas. The less I have to move, the better. Because I have a lot of stuff. Okay, that's better. So the beautiful thing about Helios is it stays tacky when it's dry. So if you miss a spot, don't worry. Go back and hit that, because it's still going to be tacky there. I think that's good. Yeah, we're going to do a Milky Way. It's going to be just like that wine tumbler I showed you guys earlier. We're just going to do the same thing, so that way I have footage of it. And I'll, I don't know. I feel like I started this year off so strong with tutorials, and then I think I skipped a whole month. But yeah, if I get back into making tutorials, this will be one of them. Yes, we're moving. We miss Helios. I know, me too. Don't worry, that's gonna be something that maybe we'll be looking at bringing into the BCM line in the future. I don't have anything else to say except that I know it sucks not having a product, and I'm trying to do something about that. Unless you put glitter on the handle. No, I usually glitter the handle. I just don't typically put decals on the handle, Gita. That's what you guys always try to get me to do. We'll be in Dallas the first weekend in June. Oh, cool. Well, that might be my first weekend living there. Who knows? Okay, so I'm going to let this, honestly, the Helios looked like it was drying as I was applying the glitter, which is a good thing, but I'm going to give it at least probably 10 minutes to just make sure all areas of the glue are dry, and then we'll smush it, seal it, and then be ready for coats of Hyperion. I think I'm only going to do this one coat of glitter on it, so like I said, if there's any spots that look like the glitter shift after I seal it, I might just kind of address those spots, but I don't want to do 2 coats of glitter on this cup. Another thing I was thinking, so this cup here has, this is the BCM paint on here. I want to test out a wood grain with it. I have not. So let's do a wood grain on this one real quick. This little cutie, it's a camper mug. I don't carry these anymore. But those two holes are for a carabiner clip to screw back into. You can take it off and put it back on. Went to an essential oil convention there for the weekend. Oh, nice. Come change this roller. No thanks. I mean that in the most sincere form. Alright, let's do wood grain. Normally we do brown for wood grains, but I have like a lot of alcohol inks. Should we try some funky color? What do you guys think? I'll take you over here. Oh, so actually here's an example. This is what those carabiner mugs look like, the handle. So this is, that was like a wood grain peekaboo that I did. But I've got all kinds of different colors. Pink wood grain, funky colors. Oh, here's all my dill for my football field tumblers. But here's all the different colors I have. Purples. Alright guys, give me a color. I have a lot of the colors. Purple, pink, orange and yellow, but I will say I don't want to do orange or yellow. Green, blue, pink and purples, purple, teal, and blue. It's gonna be a wood grain though, so I don't want to like mix too many different colors. I want to stay in the same color. So give me like pink or blue or purple, because I feel like those are the three colors I've seen the most. So say pink, purple, or blue in the comments, and that's what I'll do. Here's my glitter wall to admire while we're talking. See right there? That's where I found that my Oracle glitter. It was hanging up right there. Alright, let's see. Purple, blue, purple, blue, pink, purple, purple. Well, I should do an in-person class for us. Like, in person in Dallas? Never seen pink or purple on a wood grain. Purple. Dang, I think purple is going to win. So let's see what purples I have. I have purple Twilight. What's that one? I think that's the same one, isn't it? Okay. Eggplant is purple. These used to be in order, but they're not. So, that was mostly to bug Amanda. This one's kind of like a pinkish purple. We would do these three. I don't want to get too crazy. How's that look? Yeah, let's do these three. I know you noticed. You probably saw my Aurora paints too. I know you noticed. Adds purple to a block list. You would. Alright. So I like to use a chip brush. Like so. This one is well loved with alcohol inks. Sometimes I like to just put the paints on the tumbler and brush it out. Sometimes I like to dab it. Let's try just applying them to the tumbler and brushing them out and see how we like that. So this one is called Wild Plum. And actually, you know what? Okay, if these go good on this, I kind of want to do like a galaxy tumbler. I have another white tumbler that's painted. I kind of want to do. I have not done that kind of tumbler in years and years and years, but I kind of want to do it. I'm gonna put gloves on so I don't get my hands all gross. Hi, Misty. Trying to cover up your turner. it should. I'm gonna live life on the wild side tonight. I am gonna put gloves on my hands though. Thank you, Deb, for the gifts. Am I missing anyone? You can add one blue to it. Gita, I'm literally doing purple. Who are you right now? These paints are like, or these inks are like, we don't want to open. We have not been used in so long. Ugh. Baby's got a blue jeans on. Okay, eggplant. And purple twilight. These are all Tim Holtz Ranger inks. And honestly, I've purchased all these probably at least 5 years ago. I don't think that alcohol inks go bad. We'll find out. All right, so we're just gonna kind of do a little line down, and you just kind of want to brush. I'm gonna kind of brush in a downward stroke so it goes down to my parchment paper versus at my turner, but you can see like the splatter is gonna be inevitable. So let's just do a little bit bigger section. The beautiful thing about alcohol inks is that you really can't mess them up. You just can keep going over them, and they'll just keep changing for you. All right, let's try some purple twilight. One thing I have noticed is that you don't want them to sit in one area too long. They'll kind of make their own like impression. Ooh, that's kind of fun, huh? So I'll just do it so you can see. So like, let's say I let that dot sit there for a little bit, and then I go to work it out. Like, you could see that where it was, right? So just try not to let that happen. And actually, you should probably be addressing the bottom of the tumbler too. So try to, as soon as you get your paints on, just get them moving, even if you're just kind of creating these, whatever you call that, brushed out areas. That's what you want versus letting it kind of sit and do that. So now we kind of have to address that. Try to cover it. And you can, because alcohol inks will always keep changing. Look, you can't tell. You love making wood grains with alcohol inks? I do too. They're fun. You do want to, if you're using Hyperion for your top coat like I do, you are definitely going to want to seal. Kamar Varnish works awesome with sealing your alcohol inks. It won't let them run or change colors or anything like that. So so keep that in mind if you are a Hyperion top coat user exclusively. Hey Sammy, I know, I'm getting back into going live. I went live yesterday and I'm live again today, so there's that. This color is eggplant. I really don't have a plan for what I'm doing here. I do kind of like the transition though. Doesn't that look really pretty? So maybe we'll kind of try to bridge that gap. We definitely need more of this color. It's not enough of that pinker purple, in my opinion. I'm gonna try to avoid putting this inside of those little holes there. Oops. So watch those runs, because those will also do exactly what... Oh shoot, is this the wrong color? Yeah, I'll just show you what happens when you do that. So yeah, your runs also, see how it went horizontal there? You can definitely see that. Also, I used the wrong color purple. I was supposed to use eggplant. My bad. Everything is fixable. That looks really cool, actually. That looks more like a wood grain. That little difference. You've missed my voice. I have been posting. I didn't post last night's live to YouTube yet, but I have been posting my lives, my live replays. So you kind of have to watch through excessive Molly, but if you want to catch up with what I've done on lives and things like that, I've been posting them to my YouTube. So I kind of get it on the tumbler and kind of dab on it first, and then start kind of doing my vertical brush strokes. Oh, what are you guys thinking? It's kind of fun. This is a tutorial about what not to do. Honestly, all my lives are a tutorial of what not to do. Okay, we're coming back with the pinkish purple now. The cool thing though is that there's purple still in the brush, so it's all gonna kind of, this is actually gonna be a fun little cup. I think we need more pink though. Hit the bottom up again. I don't know. I always tell you guys every time, like, the bottom of the cup is never my priority. They could probably look better, but I don't care. Definitely trust the process. It's looking fun. So, I'm gonna carry this color here first, but I think I'm gonna come back over it with that darker eggplant. I just want to kind of get rid of the white so we can now give it a better visual. I think we need more of the purple. I think I'm gonna do more of this purple here. We're just gonna keep kind of playing with it. And that, again, is the beauty of alcohol inks, is everything is fixable. Okay, let's put some eggplant here now. Oops, actually that was the absolute wrong color to put there. No, it wasn't. That was Wild Plum. Never mind. I thought I would put the purple one on. The lighter purple. We're good. Just keep kind of blending. What are you guys thinking so far? I think we need to blend these two. I'm going to put some plum here first. And then I'll come back over that with Purple Twilight. There we go. And see how it kind of starts transitioning it? I think there's still way too much purple on here. Hey Ashley, thank you. Yeah, so the whole point of this was to kind of test the white paint to see how well it does with the inks, and it works great. So yeah, it's a success right there. Never too much purple. I think we need to add some more of the plum color. We'll just kind of bring it over here, push it out a little bit more. You can also, if you're more comfortable with dipping your brush in the ink and then brushing it on without having to worry about like stabilizing it on top of the tumbler, you can absolutely do that too. Yeah, just keep kind of playing with it. It's going to keep giving you that cool wood grain effect. What do you guys think? Kind of liking it. I see a little bit of white right there, so we're gonna address that. I think I'm gonna do, actually I'm gonna do some of this Purple Twilight here and kind of bridge that between the like pinkish purple and the eggplant purple on both sides. Kind of make it full circle. Let's do that. Add a little bit more. Oops. So see how it kind of went sideways? Like, that all happens very quickly. Try to keep it controlled. Try to keep it to the vertical brush strokes, and that'll go away. There we go. Cool, I'm liking it actually. What do you guys think? I might kind of fix the bottom up a little bit. There's a little bit of white here too, but I really like the transition of colors. Like, you've got kind of like your pinkish purple, and then transition to purple, back to lighter purple, back to pink. Is it going to be peekaboo? I don't know, honestly. I didn't have any plans for this cup. I didn't even think about doing this until I was already on live here. So when I add to the bottom, I kind of just make sure I drag any ink up so it doesn't pool anywhere. Trying to break up some of those lines. Like I said, I don't really care too much about doing that, but I might change things up a little bit. Gotta work quickly with inks. And it's kind of breaking it up a little bit. It's very pretty. Thank you so much. I actually really like these colors together. Alright, so I'm gonna do the purple twilight again here. Kind of break up. It's running down the side of the cup a little bit. So I don't like that, so we'll keep addressing that area, but kind of want to break up the eggplant color. Move you guys up a little bit. The eggplant color with the pink color. There, that looks better. Looks like it's pretty much full coverage. What do you guys think? I think I might just leave it. Call it good. I like that transition. Try adding a blue. No. Love how the purple colors blend. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I'm gonna leave it. So I'll show you what I'm gonna seal this with. I'll let that spin here for a second. So I'm gonna seal this with Kamar varnish. If anyone wants to take a screenshot, feel free to. I will take this outside and spray it. I'll do 3 good coats, and then it'll be, once the coats are dry, be ready for Hyperion. If you use epoxy, you might not need to use Kamar varnish. I know sometimes when I used epoxy, I would have to seal. Sometimes I wouldn't, but this Kamar varnish 100% will work on your Hyperion to, so I'd assume epoxy too, but just to seal the colors, preserve how this looks. So when you add your top coat, it won't smear them or change the colors or anything. Needs more blue. Look, everybody get out of here. Okay, but what was I saying? Oh, should I try? I kind of want to try this galaxy design with my other tumbler, which I'll use these two probably, not the eggplant color, and then I have a blue color that I like to use. Again, it could turn out to be a whole disaster. Here's your final look at this one for now. It could be awful, but let's try it. I'm in an experimental mood tonight. What colors did I use? So on that tumbler that I just did, these are the 3 colors that I used. This one is kind of hard to tell, but that's Wild Plum, Purple Twilight, and Eggplant. So if you want to take a screenshot of that. And I just used a chip brush right here. Same brush, I didn't change brushes. I just let it kind of keep blending. And that's how I did that wood grain. You want to see the galaxy? Okay. Guys, we're coming into this with very low expectations, okay? It could be something that ends up in the trash tonight. But The color, oh shoot, you know what? I think this is empty. Okay, well, Sailboat Blue is the color. These are the two colors I would use to do the Galaxy, and then they look good by themselves, and then when they're combined to make a purple color. I do have a purple here, but I'm shaking this and I don't feel anything moving around inside. I do have this turquoise color, so we might adjust it a little bit. It's a little bit more turquoisey, but it should work. Let me double check I don't have another Sailboat Blue. And then I have Pitch Black, which is what we'll do over top. I'm gonna do the colors first, and then I'm gonna put this on top, and then I'm gonna use alcohol, rubbing alcohol, to pull some of the black back off and kind of blend. So again, I have not done this in years, so please don't have very high expectations for this. I think also this is one of those Turner arms I need to fix. Dang, this one needs to be fixed too. Hey, we got one. Okay, let me put this one's off to the side. Okay, no brushes needed. I am gonna stick this in water though, so it doesn't get all hard. And then I think I have some makeup sponges. That's what I would use. Really liking the playlist tonight. Cool. We're gonna use these I got from Dollar Tree, also probably 5 years ago. Back when they were just $1. Okay. Let's do one for pink, one for blue, and then we'll go from there. Oops. Thank you for the follow, Ashley. Okay. We're going for kind of like a galaxy look here. I'm really happy with how the paint is taking the ink though. Okay, well that's it, and we'll see if we can't get anything out of this sailboat one. I don't think we can. Thanks for the follow, Brenda. Yeah, she's dry. Okay, I figured so. We're going turquoise. Hey Kat, thanks for reposting. All right. Oh, honestly, that's like still seems pretty blue. This will be good. See how they're mixing? So I don't think I need to really use purple, because once the two inks kind of start mingling, that's where the purple's gonna come into play. Put some alcohol in there. Oh, you know what? That's probably a good idea. Can you do that with these? Can you take the lids off? this will work. The turquoise seems fine. I think I need to put some more pink on here though. It's getting very blue. Let's go back to some pink. The whole turner's crooked. I just rotate with it, then I look in the screen. I'm like, oh, it's like real crooked for you guys, huh? So just kind of work on closing those gaps a little bit, adding some of the purple in there. We'll probably bring some blue back in where it's still white there. Kind of bridging some. How's that looking so far? Let's see if I have a little spray bottle. Fly right around here. Kind of just dabbing now at some of the harsher lines. I kind of like that. A little bit better of a transition. Looks really good though, huh? So if you like that, you could just leave it. And you've got your, so this is just 2 colors of alcohol inks. And now we're gonna mess it all up and hopefully trust the process. I really like how this looks right now though. Kind of get, sometimes I still feel like these sponges, they hold a little bit of the ink. So without adding more, you can kind of keep dabbing, and that kind of gets rid of some of those like stamp marks. This looks really cool like this. Just keep kind of playing with it. Now, if you wanted to kind of play it safe, you could leave it just like this and coat it, seal it with Kamara varnish still. And then do a couple coats of Hyperion to kind of protect it. And then that way, when you go to add the black to kind of give it that galaxy look, if you don't like how the black is, you could remove it. You could sand it off, or you could, if you're using alcohol inks, you could use some alcohol to kind of bring it back without, I mean, you don't want to put too much alcohol on Hyperion. It will eat away at it, but if you've got a couple coats on there, it'll hold up against it if you're just kind of lightly removing what's on top, if that makes sense. I think I'm good with the pink and the blue though. I really like how that looks. I did do the bottom. Here's the bottom. So here's your 360 view. So only 2 alcohol inks were used on this, turquoise and wild plum, and that made this. Which that doesn't even look turquoise at all. It looks a lot more, well, you know what, we kind of did a lot of heavy mixing there, so it's got a lot more purple look to it. It does look cool. All right, so we'll just set these aside. I don't think I'll be using those again, hopefully not. And then we're gonna start introducing pitch black. And I'm gonna get my, oh yeah, let me see if I have, at one time I had a little spray bottle, like a spritz bottle of rubbing alcohol. feel like I took that into my printing room for some reason. Oh wait, no. You know what I did? I repurposed an E6000 bottle with rubbing alcohol. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, perfect. So this was E6000 at one time. I used it all up and I put rubbing alcohol in here. So let's just see what happens. I'm gonna make a mess here. Let me put some paper towels down or something. I'm gonna spritz this so you can kind of see what it does. Thank you for the follow. Okay, ready? Just a far away spritz. You guys kind of see how it kind of like gives it a little bit of a bubbly look. I'm holding it pretty far away. I'm not holding it like this. Like you can't see it because it's that far away off camera. But I just spritzed it again. You don't want to go too crazy with it. So I just did like 3 good spritzes. There, you can kind of see it's like opening up or bubbling up a little bit. Do you guys see that? Okay. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That looks cool. It kind of looks like cells. No. Okay, I'm going to spray one time right here. Just kidding. Okay. There. Can you see it now? Can you see that, Amanda? There. You can definitely see that now. I know you can. So that kind of gives it a little bit of a texture look. Okay, now let's let that kind of dry a little bit and we'll add some black to make it look like the midnight sky. Thank you, Kat. Exactly. Do you like that, TikTok? Alright, while that's drying, if you guys missed it, we did a wood grain with a kind of a pinkish purple and then 2 purples as well. Underneath this is going to be our new BCM paint, and so tonight I kind of wanted to just test how it does with alcohol inks, and it seems like it likes to play. I know, I'm always like that. I'm like, be very cautious when you're using this product, and then watch me dump half a bottle on it. I'm always here to show you guys what to do and what not to do. Okay, let's start adding the black. So this is pitch black. And we're just gonna do the same thing. Just kind of look at your tumbler. I'm gonna take it off the turner. Look at your tumbler and kind of see like what areas do you like and what areas could you do without. Let's start with the bottom. Let's just start with the bottom. And just kind of start covering it up. So it's gonna, and then we'll do the whole like spritz and thing again. But what you can do too is you can use some rubbing alcohol to pull some of the black back off if you feel like you went too heavy with it, and then you can just if it pulls it kind of back down to the white paint, then you can just get your colors back out and put them back on, and you just keep doing this until you like how it looks. I do typically go heavy with the black because I kind of like the colors to be more of a peekaboo through, but everything is fixable and you can do it however you want. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it like that with the black. Can you guys see the colors there still? What do you guys think of how it looks like this? So let's bring some of the color back in and see if we want to kind of brighten up any areas. What did I do with those sponges? Okay, they're back here. I do like it though. I like I said, and I kind of feel like looking at the camera. My hands are probably inky. Let me bring it over here. There, like I feel like in the camera with the lighting, it was showing like there wasn't as much color on it, but there's still plenty of color on here. Look at that glare though, come on. I think it looks good like this, but let's just kind of patch up some color and see how that goes. But if you're happy with that, you can leave it like that. Which I like, because like you kind of have those ombres. It's gonna be hard to recreate those if you start adding the color back in. So let's just mess with the bottom. I might actually kind of leave it though, because I like how it's looking. There, so you can see I'm kind of bringing some of that pink back at the bottom. So I'm gonna kind of just keep playing with it. I don't like that there's white in that little groove, so I'm actually just gonna target the bottom here to kind of shove some ink down into that. Where's the black? This is actually a sippy tumbler. So, you know, if you know any babies that might like the galaxy design here, it'd be really, really cute for an infant. Anyways, I'm just practicing. I've had this cup in my shed for years, so they're all coming out. They're either moving with me or they're becoming practice cups. Okay. There, I feel like I got most of the white out of that groove. Cute. Alright, well I think I'm going to leave it. And then what I'm probably going to do once I do my first coat of Hyperion is I'm going to throw some microfine glitter, like an opal Actually, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't like how opal looks on black. I'm probably going to leave it just like this. I know, honestly, I think I'll probably market it as a wine cup. But anyways, what if we just leave it like that? You guys happy with it? Do you like that TikTok? Bring it closer. We can always spritz it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and see how it does. You guys want to do that real quick? I think we should probably spritz it again. Tell me in the comments, should we spritz it again? I'm thinking we need to do a little spritz. I did not cover all the blue. All right, let's do some spritzing. Okay, so this is just, honestly, I don't even know if this is 91 or 70% isopropyl alcohol, but it's one or the other. All right, that's pretty well coated. There, look, you can see it blooming there. I think that looks good. Hit it on this side a little bit again. Ooh, look at that. Cool. It kind of looks like stars, doesn't it? Yeah, in person it looks really cool. I feel like in the camera you guys aren't seeing it quite as much. I hit this side just a little bit more to match the other side because I kind of feel like I oversprayed that other side, so we have to make it match now. Cool. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'll take you over here. So that's how it's looking. I think that's good. I'm gonna leave it. Looks like a galaxy. Perfect. Cool. So now you guys know how to do a galaxy cup. And I only use 3 colors. No, the camera never does it justice. All right. And then I'm gonna throw all that away. So same thing with this one. I will seal it with Kamar varnish before I coat it with Hyperion. So I'll do that tomorrow, and then it'll be ready to be coated. And I don't know if I'll decal this one or just leave it as is. I like how it looks as is. But very cool. It works great with inks and the paint. Like a lot of black. It does. It is a lot of black, but it's kind of like if you get closer to it, you see a lot of color peeking through the black. I think from farther away it looks darker. And it'll look a little bit different too. Once I seal this and start coating it with Hyperion, that kind of glare that you're seeing right now, like brush strokes from the paint, that'll all go away and it'll look nice and smooth. So I'll definitely be coating this when I'm not live, so we can get a good visual of what it looks like, nice and smooth with Hyperion. After hopefully maybe tomorrow already. But yeah, you can definitely see a lot of color in person. It's just hard to see from farther away. But you know, that's like a galaxy. If you look at the night sky, you don't see mostly color. You see more dark with peekaboo pops of color. Love it. Yay. Alright, let's come back to this cup. We glittered this one at the beginning of this live. We're gonna smush and seal it. Like the bright bits peeking out from the dark. Yeah, I'm excited to see that one as it's getting finished. I agree. Yeah, I think the color will pop when it's done. All right, so we're just kind of taking the crunch out of the glitter. Ah, all these tiny little bugs come in here. Get out of here. And all the techniques I'm showing you guys are going to be epoxy-free ways to do it. I know if you use epoxy, we'll have a different way. But everything I'm going to show you is going to be the alternative way, which Hyperion, a lot of things with Hyperion don't have anything different as far as design goes. It's just instead of putting a coat of epoxy on, you put Hyperion on. But there are certain techniques, Milky Ways to be exact, which are one of my favorite designs to do. That's what this cup is going to be, where it's going to be a little bit different in your application, but the outcome is still going to be beautiful. Swirl cups too. It's possible to do swirl cups with Hyperion, just not the same way you would do an epoxy swirl. Alright. I'm not trying to kind of get too much of this glitter off. I actually wouldn't mind if some stuck around that maybe isn't fully stuck to the cup, because I have no intentions of doing a second coat. So we're just going to say that's good. And I think I'm just going to go in with a coat of Hyperion instead of Helios to seal the glitter. It's just one coat of glitter, so it's not really sticking up too much. The reason I would seal with Helios first is so I could smush it again one more time, try to get some of that glitter a little bit flatter, but it's not sticking out so much. I'm just going with Hyperion and see what happens. Let's do it. Love your Milky Ways. Thank you. I appreciate that. This cup here is gonna be very similar to this one. It's the same. Get the handle out of the way. The glitter underneath this one is the same as this one, so we'll do the same exact techniques. I love that black and white Milky Way over this glitter. But I did that one off camera, so now we have to do it on camera. At least 50% of my Made by Mal cups are Milky Ways. I would not doubt that. Love Milky Ways. We did a whole Milky Way series a couple years ago, and I always say we should do that again, but then I don't. Alright, so I'm going to just kind of get that out of there. That's very light pressure. I'm not trying to move the glitter around. I'm just trying to kind of glide the Hyperion on top of the glitter and kind of let it nestle into it. So this is a flood coat. We're putting on a ton of Hyperion. It's going to nestle into that glitter and start building up that top coat from the bottom up. So we're just kind of keep adding it, looking for dry spots. Again, not trying to really move any glitter around, just kind of gliding on top of it. Bad weather? Uh-oh, what's going on? Okay, and I always save the worst for last, aka the handle. I kind of have to keep just letting it come around and catch it on the spin, because there is a good amount of Hyperion on this cup, so I don't want to stop the spin and let it all kind of start pooling anywhere. I think I got under the handle pretty good. Good morning, honey. Dang, I'm loving this playlist. So we do have, as you can see, we do have glitter coming up, but that's fine. And if there's any areas where it looks like glitter has excessively moved, then you can just kind of spot patch those areas. The handle will be heavily Milky Way, so especially the back side of it, I don't care if that doesn't look pristine. Oh my gosh, so in that song it just said mow the yard. We're gonna have a freaking yard. I've never had a yard in my adult life before. We've always had turf and rocks for our yard. I told Frank already, I said, that's gonna be your job. I have zero interest in mowing a yard, so that is on you. And if you don't want to do it, well, I guess we're gonna have to find lawn service, because it's not gonna be me. I don't know how to mow the lawn. I did when I was younger, but I've never had a lawn before. I don't want to know anything about it. Okay. I think that's good. We're gonna let that dry, and then I'm just gonna keep doing flood coats till it's smooth, and we'll do our Milky Way. Yes, and that's actually a good point, Amanda. So that's why you seal multicolored cups, because you would not, like this cup here, all the same colors, so that's why I just went in with Hyperion, didn't bother with Helios. But if you had a multicolored cup, you would not want your glitter tracking around on other colors. Kyle loves to mow the lawn. He has a zero turn riding lawnmower. Oh, I think that would make a difference. I still have no interest in doing it if we had that, but Frank said he's looking forward to mowing the lawn, so you guys all quote that, and then I'll tell you in like 6 months if he still feels that way. X is in, and I purposely did not use my dedicated Hyperion brush for this because I knew it was going to pull glitter, so this one's going in the in with the rest of the brushes. Look how pretty that glitter is, though. I think it's actually prettier not on a cup. I think it's prettier in the jar, or on, like, I don't know. It's pretty everywhere, to be honest. All right, what time is it? 10 o'clock? All right. What if we kind of got started on our sister cup here? Kathy! How do you determine the color for the streaks by the glitter or whatever color you want? Yeah, kind of just whatever. I look at it and I think that would be a good color for it. On this one specifically, this cup actually did these two at the same time. So that's what the glitter looks like without any Milky Way or anything on it. But so I finished this one up. I put a decal on it and finished it up. And then this one was just sitting here looking like this. And so when I got in my samples for the BCM paint, and Amanda was like, asked a million questions. Can you do this? Can you do that? And one of her questions was, can you do Milky Ways with it? Like where you mix the paint in with Hyperion. And I was like, that's actually a great question. So that's what I did. I mixed the white and the black paint, both in separate little cups with Hyperion. The paints are thick, so you definitely need to Hyperion them down instead of water them down. Mix them with Hyperion. And then I just did the Milky Way like I always do, just kind of drag my finger across the tumbler with the colors. But that's why I specifically did the black and the white, because those are the two paints that we'll be releasing first. But yeah, for other colored cups, it's just kind of, if I have a decal in mind or whatever when I start the cup, then I kind of go that way with the Milky Way too. Good question. We're gonna have 32 ounce Hyperion back in stock. Yeah, hopefully, or else I need to order more bottles. I still have some more I can bottle, but I'm out of like the 32 ounce bottles. But we're unfortunately having some extra tariff issues again that are preventing me from ordering right now. So, yeah, either I have plenty of 16 and 8 ounce bottles, but the 32 ounce, the last bottle is sold out today. I'll figure out what we're gonna do with that. I haven't launched paints yet, but they are coming. Hopefully, it could be as early as next week or maybe in the next couple weeks. You're in Ohio. Oh, it's 1 a.m. in Ohio. Can watch. Are you getting ready for work, Kathy? This is the new paints. Yes, yeah, that Milky Way is the new paints. All right. So yeah, let's work with this one. This is gonna be the sister cup to this tumbler. So it's this actual, all the vinyl that's missing on here is on this cup. And so we'll just kind of make a sister where everything's reversed. Alright. And this, I haven't released this either. This is gonna be, I don't have a name for it yet. Better Call Mall double-sided adhesive. It is, some of you guys have samples on the way of this. It does not come with a backing, but a lot of us put our double-sided adhesive on vinyl anyway, so that's what I've done. But that's what you would have to do, at least with this, the double-sided adhesive I currently have. It cuts great, and I've done pens. This will be my first tumbler that I've cut for it, or cut with it. VCM DSA. Gonna be on this weekend. I need to head to bed. Yeah, I plan to be live a little bit more regularly, at least for a little bit. I've missed going live, and I feel like I don't know, I just need to do better. So what I've been doing too, though, is downloading my TikTok lives and posting them on YouTube. So if you do miss it, or even if you're going to bed right now and I'm still live, you can catch the replay on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Actually, I'm going to switch my lighting here. Turn my ring light on so I can see better. Did you know they have strawberry marshmallow circus peanuts candy? That sounds so gross. I never liked the circus peanuts candy though. Sounds awful. I don't have my guide at all for this, so we might just only be doing the vinyl on this tonight, because yeah, this is gonna play tricks with my mind. They're delicious. Oh, but I'm sure you like the regular circus peanuts. I forgot about those. I didn't even know they still made those. Whoops, what the heck? Sure do. Ugh, gross. This piece is really pretty. Look at the blue through it. Kind of looks like, what is that, the Star Trek symbol? Or am I way off? You got it. You can have mine. If I ever get them, I'm sending them with you. Alright. Looks like these little triangle pieces. Good night, Tara. Don't threaten me with a good time. Beam me up, Spock. I never watched Star Trek, but when we were kids and it was bedtime, my dad would always be watching, like if I had come down to get a drink of water or something, he'd be watching Star Trek or MASH on the couch in the living room. I saw, it was like a TikTok, I don't know, the other day or a month ago or something, and it was like, if you grew up in the 90s, this is how you knew it was bedtime, and then it played the MASH theme song, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally relate to that. If we heard the MASH theme song, we knew that we were up past bedtime. Crazy how growing up, you know, without the technology we have now, like I used to know when Full House was on every day because my dad would always come home from work right at 4:30. He'd pull into the driveway, and that is the time that Full House started. So as soon as I heard the garage door open, it was like boom, run right to the couch. Full House is on. Don't talk to me. You liked MASH. I never gave it a chance. And I probably won't. I actually don't watch too much TV. I put it on and then I fall asleep. I've always said what I don't know. Couldn't hurt as bad as leaving you. Turns out I knew what I was thinking. Do you guys see how the blue and the vinyl brings out the blue in the wording on the double-sided adhesive? It's pretty much planned that way. My husband watches MASH every day. Like it's still on? The good old days, right? I'm homesick watching Maury or the Jerry Springer Show. That was not me. I was a Price is Right girl. I wanted that washing machine. I wanted the dream vacations. Let's be honest. It's crazy though to hear like the reality behind those like game shows and stuff, like all the taxes people had to pay. Like you really didn't win that much once you had to claim the prizes, which is stupid. My cup need more coats of Hyperion. You know what? It's almost done, Kimberly. Let me show you real quick. It's really smooth. There's a couple areas where I think I just need to do one more good final sand on it, but I mean you can see in the lighting, it's looking really smooth. Can't really feel anything underneath it anymore. It's more of just trying to get the whole like up here. I can kind of, and you can kind of see how my light is bouncing a little bit when it goes over this top part. I still feel like there's like a little ridge right there, so it'll be done this week though. It's almost there. It's so pretty. This is the sister to it. I mean, it's pretty for a blue cup. Let me just offset real quick with my cup. I'm going to start using this one tomorrow. She's so pretty. I'm obsessed with this template though. Chris did so good with it. The glow shows your foils on one of your glow in the dark cups. Oh really? That's cool. Get out of here. No way. Next time I go live, do like a packing live or something, that is the cup you guys are gonna be looking at in my hand. I'm gonna take back some called the blue. The blue one is pretty, but it doesn't, what is it? Hold a candle to the pink one. Wonder Bread. It's late for you, Bree. I'm proud of you for staying up. I'm glad you hung out with us tonight. I confirm or deny if I agree with you or not, but you know. I mean, if you did, you'd probably get muted, so it's probably safe that you don't. Once tonight? Wait, in my life? I didn't even see that. Good night, Denise. It should have a snow yesterday, melted by 2 p.m. and now it's pouring rain. I knew that actually because my dad was still here yesterday morning and he looked at his Ring camera and he's like, oh, I guess we got snow. It started way back in 3rd grade. Missing pieces. I think this piece right here is gonna have to come up. Don't know what to do. Alright, and where was that? This one? Uh-oh. Oh. Wait. Which part's supposed to come up? I'm confused. So that is no, and then this. Is that what I pulled up? A little snag? Oh, it's attached to this piece. Check yes and no. I can see them if they're just sticking together. There. I think I ripped that one. Gotta put this down. 20 years together, she still gets to me. Can't believe it's been that long ago. Alright, well, I don't know what I did. That's not cute. Am I pulling the wrong piece up? I don't think so. Oh well. It's gonna be a little bit different. We'll just leave that. That's probably gonna be, I don't know. I'll make sure that area is black anyway, and then once I glitter it, it'll be not noticeable. Everything is fixable. We got it. Is that the wrong piece? Was it? I don't think it was the wrong piece. I think it didn't cut all the way through or something. But it looks like this is a piece too. Right? Yeah, that piece. It's just really thin right there. Alright, I think this piece needs to come up too. Hopefully. I'll set this over here to this side just in case I'm pulling the wrong piece. I think it's this. Come on, beautiful. Okay, there. We're good. I was questioning if it was the wrong piece, but I think that is actually the right piece. Okay, I think we're done with that part. Okay, let's see. Look, that one came up nice and clean. We are good. Thank you guys for all the likes. See the corner of my eye. I can see them all coming up this side of the screen. Appreciate you guys. This one looks like it cut a little weird too. channeling surgeon hands here. You can see it's cut, it's just like it's stuck together again. Just gonna we're just gonna rip it so I can see better. This little piece right here needs to come off. It's like on, there it goes. I knew it wasn't attached, but it was like stuck to it. There we go. Can you push the piece kind of into place on this tape sheet? Yeah, that's what I've been doing this whole time. Like I kind of land it and then I'm kind of been like, yeah, like you said, like pushing it into where it's supposed to go. Giving it a little nudge. I think more than the tape sheet, that has to do with the vinyl. The vinyl that I sell is a little bit thinner than like the vinyl that Chris has, so I think you can manipulate it. That was the word I was looking for, manipulate. I think you can manipulate it a little bit more because it does have a little bit of give to it. Like see here, it's off, but you can kind of just force it into like the groove of the sheet. Yeah, you can reposition it. Yeah, nestling it into the groove. This one too. The issue is not a cut thing, it's just it kind of overlapped. Good night, cat. We're definitely not going to glitter this sheet tonight. I think I'll get the vinyl on and call it a night. But that's going to be a while. We're going to be here for a little bit still. We'll, on my next live, we'll add the foil and glitter to the template and get it on the cup. I do actually have the cup prepped and ready to go. Oh, Arizona song. Thank you, Nettie, for the heart me. Guys, I'm gonna be an emotional wreck when we leave Arizona. I always thought I'd live here for the rest of my life. And maybe I'll still end up back here, who knows, but I'm excited about our next adventure. I think I'm gonna be pretty emotional though. Hello from Scotland. Awesome, welcome in. There's always retirement. I could always be a snowbird. Which honestly, like when we go back to Nebraska in the summertime, we've been going back, you know, for the 4th of July. And I love it. It's such a nice change from the hot desert. So I think we'll be okay with the change. I could never move back to Nebraska, but I think Dallas will be all right. Frank's like, we're all gonna get Buc-ee's t-shirts. I was like, look, I've never been to a Buc-ee's, and I don't have any desire to go to one. I'm not a Texan. I'm just gonna go live there. I wouldn't want to live there either from someone in Iowa. All right, this piece right here is, I want to say this piece right there. My toxic trait when I do these templates is I like pull up a piece and I throw it as far away as possible and then realize that was the wrong piece and have to go try to retrieve it, which 90% unsuccess rate there. It's way overrated for sure. You haven't been to one either, right, Amanda? We'll stand together in solidarity. They're building one out here in Arizona. My dad was saying they're building one in Nebraska too. I think in Omaha. So they're taking over the country. It's inevitable. So I'm not an Iowan. I just live here and have for 24 years. I still consider myself a Nebraskan. Like, I still say, you know, like, oh, I'm going home for the 4th of July, which is where I grew up, but Arizona's been my home for 15 years. I've lived here that long. But, I don't know, I guess to me, home's where I grew up and where my parents live. They still live in the house I grew up in, so that's home. That one time I was not impressed. Never been to a Buc-ee's either. Look how you know how to spell it though. I always call it like Boochies or Boosies. Mostly just to piss Brie off. Oops, looks like I missed one right here. Look, I've been to some pretty nice truck stops in Nebraska. She does get mad. But she also buys like her Christmas presents at Buc-ee's. That's how my dad is with Menards. If anyone's from the Midwest, then I'm sure you know Menards. And the thing with Menards is like you buy something at full price, but then there's like a mail-in rebate that you can get, and I think they bank on a lot of people saying like, oh yeah, I'll mail in my rebate, and they never do. But my dad, I don't think he's ever missed a mail-in rebate. He sends them all in. He loves Menards. We used to get Christmas presents from Menards from my dad. From Ray, technically. Ray was like the Menards guy. There's always a rebate at Menards. Oh, can you do it online? Yep, no, my dad, he'd have checks coming in all the time. He had like a little cork board in the garage, and he'd have all of his like rebates tacked up to the cork board, and he'd send them all in together. I'd be the people that Menards would love to have, because I would never do it. I would say, yep, gonna send that rebate in, and I just never would do it. And those are pretty religious about the Menards rebates. Yep. I'm kind of excited. So we also growing up in Nebraska, we have Nebraska Furniture Mart, which I think is the largest furniture store in America. And they have one in Dallas. So I'm gonna be going shopping at Nebraska Furniture Mart in Dallas. They just need to put a Runza in Dallas. I'll be set. Used to get that with coupons. I save them, then forget I have them. I never did get into couponing. I felt like I was, like when I would go to the grocery store and have coupons, I thought I just myself felt like I was being such a nuisance pulling out coupons. Which I know I wasn't, but I don't know. I'd be like, oh, you don't have to scan that one. Even though I literally had it in my hand. Yeah. I'm not good at that stuff. I'm better at online shopping. There's a new Runza by work. Oh, I'm so jealous. Right here, but your final cut slick as all get out. No issues. Awesome. Yeah, I was kind of like scared that I was having issues cutting the vinyl, but I think I nailed that down to user error on my end. This once I switched my blade settings, this cut with no issues. Nowadays, most coupons are on the app or online, right? And there's even like a Google Chrome. There's like extensions and stuff that will track prices for you and all that stuff too. So it's pretty easy to save nowadays. Although I feel like a lot of people will just always have things on sale. Like have their regular price at an absurd amount and then have their sale price as what the normal price of that product would be. But it just always looks like things are on sale. I don't know, probably to get people to be like, oh, I better buy it because like that's a pretty good discount. At least for me as being a small business, I'd rather just list my products at what the price is that they need to be for me to want to sell them. And then, if you are an affiliate or if you have an affiliate code or if I do run a sale or whatever, that's like an extra incentive. But I don't want to set my prices based on everything's just gonna always be on sale, if that makes sense. I don't want people to feel like, oh, gotta get it now because it might not be this price anymore. So that's how you always see my prices. They're more set, and I don't run a lot of sales, but that's because I don't know, I feel like that's annoying. So I don't like it. I don't want to do that to anyone else. But also, if I'm not trying to cast judgments on anyone else either. That's just how I like to run my business. I used my trusty Cricut. Your super trusty Cricut. Lady on the street that does extreme couponing sells out of her garage. I feel like that would be so stressful. But also, like, the people who do extreme couponing, they're just, like, getting a bunch of, like, toothpaste and laundry detergent and stuff. For the most part, right? I mean, one can only live on so much. I guess if you're selling it out of your garage. I watched the extreme couponing show, like several episodes, and it's very interesting to me, but does not make me want to do it at all. But it still blows my mind how they go to the register and then their bill goes from like 500 to 10. That's insane to me. It's also reality TV, so I feel like you have to take all that with a grain of salt. Something is probably not as it seems. Oh, cleaners. A friend did couponing, her house kept getting broken into over COVID. I remember during COVID there was like 2 guys who had bought like all the hand sanitizer. I don't know if it was in their area or what, and they were trying to like jack up the price and resell it, and I think they actually were criminally charged for doing that, which is good. Like the people who bought all the toilet paper and all that stuff, like they shall be criminally charged. Nobody needed to do that. I told us the opposite. It was 10, now it's 500. I would feel like I'm stealing. Coffee's ready if you want some. I've been up since 5, thinking about me and you. And I've got to tell you the conclusion I've come to. Love flipping coupons, TP, paper towels, detergents, toothpaste. Yeah, I like if it's something that's gonna actually save you money and it's something that you use, please do it. You know, like all those big brand names, they're working those sales into their budgets and stuff. For now you might as well forget it. Don't run your fingers through my hair. Yeah, that's right, I'm being stubborn. No, I don't wanna go back upstairs. I'm gonna leave the world without a goodbye kiss. But as I'm driving off, just remember this: I'll never leave, I'll never stray. My love for you will never change. But I ain't ready to make up, we'll get around to that. I think I'm right, I think I'm wrong. I'll probably give in before long. What did we decide with this cup? Are we gonna do the same, everything on it, foils, glitter, just reverse? Me being lazy, that's what I will want to do, as you guys are passionate about mixing it up. But I always like the sisters to kind of have the same elements on them. Fraternal sisters, fraternal twins. It was a good color combo. That bright blue, the blue holographic foil is definitely my favorite that's on there. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the screenshots, see what we put on it. We did that other cup so long ago. I made it and then I disappeared. It's a Gale. Get back over here.
Got tired of wishing, so stolen. 17 and knew it all. My dreams were big, but my thoughts were small. So many roads, somehow I chose the wrong one.
Yeah, pure silver. Did I miss one? I probably did. Let me get this one, then I'll go back and look. Yeah, pure silver, and I want to say, did I use tombstone? And probably, did I use black foil or did I use death for the black? And I used Sigil for the blue foil, and then there was like a teal foil too, like the light blue. The bottom of the center. Oh, right here, huh? Good catch.
Headstrong, stubborn, couldn't be told, like a wild horse that couldn't be rode. A rainbow chaser, hungry for gold, and still searching.
Looks like it'll fit right there.
But Jesus and Mama always loved me.
Eric, yeah, yep. I think we'll just do the same. If you guys are good with that, I'm good with that.
Jesus and Mama always loved me. This I know.
Come on, little guy. Kind of bent it a little bit.
I wish Mom could see me now, and how I've turned it all around. Lately I've been going down the right road. Life's a picture that you paint, with blues and grays, cans and canes. Heaven knows I'm not a saint, but I know.
Watching you do this is so calming. I like doing this too.
Even when the devil took control.
See that one.
Always loved me. This I know.
There's 3 on top and only 2 on the bottom. Yeah, once you start bringing, doing the opposite side of it, then it sticks out like a sore thumb if anything's missing. Oh gosh, this song is the story of my life. I walk through my house all day turning lights off, and I'll scream this at the top of my lungs. Every light. Frank's like, we got LEDs, it's fine. I don't know why. I'm just not a big fan of, like, the ceiling lights anymore. I'm more of, like, an accent light kind of girl. I hate when the living room ceiling lights on. Went around, turned off like 6 lights. I know, like, if Frank watches this later, sorry, but like he'll get the kids ready for school, and then they'll be gone, and then I'll walk through the house and like both the kids' lights are on, the bathroom lights on, the hallway, everything's on. After everyone leaves, Frank goes to work, kids are gone, all the lights are off in here. The windows and maybe an accent light or something are on, but that's it. All the big lights are off. I love it.
But until then, I want you to know, if you look south, you'll see a glow. That's me waiting at home each night to hold you up.
Lights everywhere. I've been attacked in my house when I was younger, so I need to see. Oh, I could totally understand that. Also, that's terrifying. Kids have a fan off at night, so in the morning I'm turning them off too. TVs. I do. I'm definitely fall asleep with the TV on. I've been like that for a long time. When I was a kid, I used to always have to fall asleep with the radio on. And then I guess as I got a TV in my room when I moved out, then it was TV on. But I'm not a fan of like white noise. Like I would rather have like a show or a song or something. Like I don't want just noise, if that makes sense. I don't need to have like a fan blasting. So my husband leave everything on, drives me crazy. Yeah, that's how it is here too. I'm always walking around turning stuff off.
6 a.m. Tell me she's been out with friends. I let her lie.
Don't need TV, just light.
I let her lie.
When I was a kid, I always wanted like the hall light on, and my bedroom door had to be cracked so I could see a little bit of the hallway light through the crack in my door. That adhesive is nice and sticky.
The truth was too hard to handle, and I couldn't bear to lose that girl. We were that small town scandal, but she was my only world. One teary
I just sleep with white noise because I got used to it with the babies. My kids were used to. We used to have the like ocean sounds or whatever playing for him. Weston now, he always tells he has like an Alexa in his room, and he'll always tell it to play calm, relaxing piano music for him to sleep. It never puts on actual calm, relaxing piano music. I think it's like kind of some dark and dramatic piano music that she ends up going with. I'm trying to reposition this one and like where I put it. And like sometimes it seems like it gets louder. I'll be watching TV. I'm like, what's that sound? And it's like piano music coming from Weston's room. I'm like, bro, like, I'm gonna go turn that down. I can control it from my phone though, which is nice. You have to have the fan on at night. I don't remember you having a fan on when we were in Tennessee. Or Ratatouille, I'm just saying. Alexa does it too. It's not calming. I know. I'm like, dude, that's what you want to sleep to? Cause she's all I got.
Please don't take her love away from me. I'm begging you, friend. Don't take her, she's all I've got. She's everything.
You're more awake. I know exactly. It's like gets your heart racing. I think we're getting close to the end of this template. We're just doing the vinyl tonight.
She's my water when I need a drink. She's the first thought in my mind each time I try to think. Let me tell you now, friend, don't take her, she's all I've got. Please don't take her love away from me.
The 2 collective hours all week. I think you need tomorrow off. Oh man, you know my kids have half a day tomorrow. It's the start of spring break. They get out at noon tomorrow. Whoops.
She's my fingers when I wanna feel. She's the only thing in life.
Leopard vinyl be pretty over a blue glitter tumbler. Yeah, when I've done these like sister sets before, I would always take like this last piece and do it over a glittered base. The thing is that you have to do, you either have to embrace the gap. There's going to be a gap on these sides because this template is sized for a blank tumbler. So if you glitter a tumbler and put some Hyperion on it, then now it's going to be wider than the template. So the ones I've done, they've just had a little bit of a gap in between the sides, and hey, people still wanted them, but that's the only thing that the sides won't touch. All right, got these 2 little side pieces, and is that it? I need a spring break. That's crazy, Jen, that you don't really have much. I was at, like, public schools had pretty decent spring breaks. I, from preschool through my senior year of high school, I went to Catholic schools. So our breaks were more religious, based around religious holidays. We never had the same spring break as like the public schools, but I always felt like the public schools had bigger, like longer breaks than we did. Sure, it's all different based on where you live. Okay, are we missing any pieces? I'm trying to look for any cut lines. I don't think so. Does that look even to you guys? District chooses their own calendar. So then do you get out of school earlier? Do you have like a longer winter break, or do you start later? Yeah, that would look cool. Even over like a silver base, that would look cool too. First district done in May, a week before the others. Okay, so we'll you kind of make it up then. I feel like you have to have a certain number of school days, and you can kind of decide what how you distribute those, huh? Looks good to me. It looks good to me too. I think we're gonna call it. So this will go on a Tumblr on our next live, and we'll just do a little recap here. We've got this one just about done. That is the sister to the one that we're doing. So I'm going to use the same glitters and foils on there. Here's some pens. This one, I need to pinstripe it, so it's just hanging out there. I'm not coating it at all right now. The Firefighter Cub. This one honestly would be done if I hadn't, like, look at, look how shiny that is, though. I love it. But do you see this bump right here? You can kind of see the difference in, look at that. It's like a little, almost, yeah, that's a good sized bump. I could be sanding that down. This whole thing will be smooth by the time I'm done with it, but very happy with just how glossy and smooth the paint looks. This one is our wood grain that we did. I like how that turned out. Here's our glitter that we sealed with Hyperion. It's still wet, so I'm not going to touch it. It's the same glitter that is on this cup. And we're going to do the same technique to it too, the Milky Way. So pretty now glitter. We will do that on a future live. Here's our other alcohol inks cup, Galaxy. I really like how that turned out. So this one and this one will be sealed with Kamar varnish before I put Hyperion on those. And then this cup here we pinstriped last night. I think the green was a good choice for the vinyl. It's a chrome, how was it? Camo chrome green or something like that. It's tech wrap. I got it from Debbie at Gets Crafty. But I think that was the way to go. Guys, look at my turners. They're like kind of full right now. And then look at, we have more cups to do. So I think this one, this was the first cup I did a test coat with the new BCM paint. And then there's 2 coats of Hyperion on it, which is why it looks so glossy. I think we should do a beach tumbler with this one, so that's my plan with that. I don't have plans for these other ones. This actually was a cup that I stripped, and there still was some pieces of glitter on it. As you can see, it didn't all come off, and it was still tacky from the Helios when I stripped it. So I put 1 coat of the black paint over it, the BCM black paint, and it's not tacky at all. So we'll definitely glitter over top of that, but I was just like, I didn't feel like doing a 3rd strip on that one. This one had 2 coats of the Better Call Mall black paint as well, and then 2 coats of Hyperion over it, so that's why it's glossy. Otherwise it would look more like that sheen. It's not completely flat, but it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. Beach tumbler this season is coming. Exactly, and I haven't done a beach tumbler in a while, so it's about time. Your turners are full. And then this cup we'll have to figure out. This is another, is there a handle on this one? Oh no, I did a test on this one, so I don't know what I'll do with that. But we have a lot of tumblers to play with. I was doing some testing on this cup too, so I'll probably get that off. Oh, and then Jen, does this look familiar? So the cup that, I don't know what that is. This cup will be what this vinyl goes on. I just painted the top and the bottom. That way I don't have to paint it after the wrap is already on. So, alright guys, well, I'm going to hop off here. And I will see you, maybe I'll be live again tomorrow. And these ones, we'll get Hyperion on those. I'll get that on there tomorrow. I'll seal them and start coating them so you can see what they look like. And there we go, Amanda. I stayed up for you. All right, you guys have a great night. I will see you probably tomorrow.